Here is a video on how to use the Medela SNS. This is the main bottle. It has measurements up to 5 ounces that go this way, and then when you have it upside down on your body, then it has an additional measurement right here. So you're able to see, no matter which way you have it, how much is left for when you need to switch. And then here's the parts to the cap. There's this piece, and this piece. You want to put this piece over this piece, and there's little holes that you push it through. And then you want to take the 2 tubes and run it through the top. And pull through. Then you want to just push it down so it's flat. It does not snap. The model that I had at first, it snapped, but this newer one doesn't. I was sanitizing my old one and I accidentally melted it, so I had to get a new one, and they must have updated it since I got my first one. So it doesn't snap, but you just push it down into place, and then you will need tape to hold the tubes on your body. I use the 3M, it's like Next Care medical tape. I tried probably 10 different brands and they all made my skin break out, except for this one. It's real soft and real easy to pull off of your skin. And I actually reuse the pieces of tape at least for a day, maybe 2 days, because this roll is like $7, $8 a piece, so it's expensive, but it's worth it because your skin takes a beating from it, especially when they're young and they feed all the time. So then you'll pour in however much liquid you want. This is just water, just to show. And then you will screw on the top. And then you want to screw it not super tight, because if you do it too tight, then it ends up making it leak. So you just want to do it just like here's loose, and then just a little bit tight. And then I always do, I put them through each of the slots, and then I test it. And I shake, 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 lean it back, shake, shake, shake. Make sure it's not leaking before I even put it up to my body. And it's not leaking, so it's all good. Don't have it too tight. So then I do like a little crisscross, like this and like this. I do that on both sides, because when you have it just through one notch, my son always pulled it off the notch, and then it starts leaking all over you, and typically you're only using one side. So I suggest doing this. It just gives it, you know, if he accidentally yanks on it, it doesn't completely come undone. It's got a couple notches to hold it. And then I tape one side down. I only use one side at a time. I don't tape both of my breasts at the beginning of the feeding. I just switch the tube. Just makes it easier, less mess, less tubes all over your body to worry about. And then the other piece I just stick right here on the bottle. And then you'll put this cord around your neck, and then there is a little tightening notch right here to where when you pull it, you know, to be tight around your neck, it'll lock it in place for you when you push this down. And then you will tape the end of the tube. You want the end of the tube to be very close to the tip of your nipple. But you want to put the tape far enough back to where it's not going to be in your baby's mouth. Because my son, for example, if he had his lips anywhere near the tape, he would not stay latched. He didn't like the feeling of the tape. So, you know, depending on your nipple size also will determine how far away you put the tape. But, you know, I typically put mine like right here on the skin. And then when you are holding your breast to latch the baby on, I put a thumb down on the tube, because as the baby is coming over to latch, a lot of times this will move around and not be where it needs to be. So I kind of hold on to it with my thumb until he's latched, and then I let go. Now I put the tube on the side of my nipple, so it'll be on the top of the baby's mouth. I know there's some things that say, you know, have it to the side, have it be in the corner of your baby's mouth. Well, my son never liked it in the corner of his mouth because he had a tongue tie and a lip tie that he had revised, but he had issues with sensing what was in his mouth. So he didn't like it being in the corner of his mouth. So you just need to do whatever's best for baby, whether it be in the corner of their mouth or, you know, on more towards the roof of their mouth with your nipple, also with your nipple size too. That's going to determine where you need to have this at also. So I hope this helps for anyone who is wondering how to put this together or how to use it. If you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments.